Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Motorsport Manager PC career. And we have just finished season 9 of our career, and in this video we'll go over the end of the season. We'll collect the prize money and start work on next season's car. So let's get started. Overall, this season wasn't that great for us. We still managed to stay on target with our expectations. But early on, we had a chance to get third, but this season did not pan out at all, even though we spent more money building parts and stuff. So anyway, this is done. We are still in the job. So let's look forward to the future. Balcazar on pole, car condition update, Balcazar wins the Munich GP, pit crew review. Yeah, we'll not worry about the pit crew now because they have enough time to rest. Rick DeGraff's agent has been telling reporters that interesting. Is that true? I will just say something politically correct, I suppose. Contract offer expired. Well, the contract is off the table. I don't know why you wasted my time. Thanks for nothing. Wow. I'm done with scouting mission. Contracts running down. Marlene has. Okay, don't worry. We are not holding on to Marlene. Should we just ask her to stay again? Let's see if we can ask her. I wouldn't mind if she just hangs on. We're paying at 108. If she can do the same, I wouldn't mind keeping the same guys in. But I don't know if I can offer her. Renew contract. Not interested. Okay, apparently she's got cocky. Yeah, I gave her a second chance, but she's not interested. So what can we do? Okay, let's look at the scouting. Okay, 475. What is wrong with people? These guys are just too expensive. Scouting. We find Eric Schnick was alright, right? But he's also expensive. Yeah, I think we can't afford anybody cheap anymore. Gone are the days of finding somebody young. But again, we don't have to rush with giving him an offer. We'll scout some more people. There is one empty slot, so we can scout somebody. And we need somebody who is not costing us too much money. See, the cheapest guy we have is 94. This is a bit strange. This is a bit strange. What we are looking for is good smoothness and good feedback. But she's got good numbers, so I think she'll be very expensive. But again, we have time to scout. Ah, bloody hell! People have become expensive. Oh yeah, okay, got it. We'll continue. Car repair finish. Yeah, what I wanted to do was put those new parts onto the car. I don't know if we have to put them, because what I've heard is if you have the best parts on the car, the best cars get carried over basically. But if you look at the wings that we've made, are they the best? Yeah, they are the best right now. Okay, so we'll put them on the car. I mean, we don't have to, but I think I just feel more comfortable that way. 1499. So this is 1432. So these are significantly better. And as you can see here, 1578. So they are more than 100 points better. They are legendary parts. Brakes, again, we have better brakes. See, as you can see from this chart on the right hand side, our brakes and our low speed corners are the best parts. Brakes. So do we have time to build something? No, not really. We'll build it for next season. And as you can see, with engine, suspension, gearbox, these are pretty bad, equally bad for both of them. So yeah, anyway, so we've got good front wings for next season. We'll start the season by building either an engine or a gearbox, depending on what is better at the start. We'll build the other thing. So I think now we just need to look at the money situation, collect the money, and see if that's enough to get started. It should be enough. Lucatelli Racing's chairman to retire. Okay, Let's see. Hammer AMR's chance chairman to retire. Okay. Driver of the season. Tanakuchi, sorry. Manager Bruno Martial. Gitano. Okay. Now the big one, prize money for 2024. Last season we got exactly 50 million for finishing third. So I'm guessing we should get about 46, maybe 48. 51. Okay. I don't mind. I don't know how this is split, but I'm happy. I was expecting a bit less than this. So see, this is the problem with this merit payment, standard payment system. Last season we finished third and we got 50 million. This season we finished fifth and we got 51. See, this isn't fair. So there is no penalty for finishing 1 or 2 places lower, at least in my eyes. But I don't mind. We have 48 million in the bank. We should have saved up about 10 to 12 million from the car, for the car next season. So about 60 million. We'll go with about 40, maybe 45 on the cars. And rest we'll save for upgrading the parts during the season, and maybe if we can we'll try and build something cheap. Okay, let's see what the rules are. Milan track A with track C. Okay, high merit payment. See, this is the one that I pushed through. I used all my voting power to get this done. I'm thinking about getting another vote done this season to get this to very high merit payment, so the top teams get more money, because that's the only way we can finish everything. So this year Chariot Motor Group have been promoted at the expense of McNeil. Chariot are back, so they keep sort of going up and down. Asia Pacific, Lucatelli will drop down to their place. Eastwood Motorsport. Okay, apparently Clint Eastwood has a team as well. Okay, preseason starts here. Save please. Yeah, so 51 million. Okay, we've got 48. Yeah, we should have at least 60 million to work with. Kirano pick up Giuliani. Okay, who's Giuliani? If they could be useful if they could tell us who is replacing. Is he replacing one of the drivers? Is he a reserve driver? Resato Corsa Sign Taylor. Causer. Eleanor Wallace. Okay, all new people here. Okay, scouting report. What have you found? 16, 180,000. Very expensive. I guess it's not bad, I suppose. Not feeling it. What's wrong? Struggling with my driving at the moment. Yes, I've noticed. It just doesn't feel like anything I'm doing is connected to the car. I am going to speak to sports psychologists. Yeah, you might need help. Form is 1 during the race. I think the first race might be bad. Okay. Also, we need to look at the sponsor situation. Okay, we need... This is actually the most important slot for us, because this is where we get our money from. So Golden Tiger will 12th, 13th. Yeah, we'll go with Gustavo Cruz's. 10th or above. At least we should be aiming for 10th. This season, depending on how much money we put in, we should be expecting more. Okay, who did you scout? Okay, there was the Dutch guy. Okay, since she is free, we can give her somebody else to scout. 12 to 15. I need at least about 10 roughly for feedback, and over 10 for both, because it seems like over 15 will cost us too much money. Good smoothness. Okay, this guy, no, who is this? Michelle Nix. Okay, we are scouting RC. 0 to 5, 9, 7, 3, 4, 8 to 11, 16, 16. We've already scouted. Julia, Andrea. Okay. She can't brake, it seems. Now let's see how much money she's getting. 200 grand for somebody who doesn't know how to use the brakes. This is just insane. Have people forgotten the art of driving? Catherine Thomas. Okay, let's see if she can This is getting insane. Okay, let's get started on the car. This is the big one, people. I'm a bit nervous because we have pinned a lot of hopes on this car, season 10. Also, I'll be going aggressive with the design. So we've got 13.7 million. So that should help us. 62, almost 63 million. Okay, that's a good start. We'll pick the best engine. We'll go with the Rossini at 17 million. But as you can see, the Kitano on this is the best actually. No, this is the best with the base stat modifier. So I think Kitano and Steinman will be a better. I think it's going to be between these two teams. See, improvability is medium. With this one, we have both things are in good shape. But base stat 40, I think Kitano is better. We'll stick with Kitano. Last season we had Kitano, right? Yes. Very strong efficiency, base stat modifier. Okay, but they show only for this season. What I tend to do is if you look at the amount it costs, it tells you who is going to be competitive this season. So it seems that the Kitano and the Steinman will be very good. Rossini are good on fuel efficiency, which is what we want. Improvability isn't strong. So if you want good fuel efficiency, so this is overall well balanced, but I don't know how much this affects the base stat because 25 and 40 is a big difference. So I'll go with more money because we have more money this season. So we'll spend the money on the car. And the fuel, we went with MP, which was this one. So this is quite weak. We want to improve the fuel efficiency. So best one would be Russian oil, I think. Good fuel efficiency and good improvability. If we just don't care about improvability, we can go with somebody like let's just go here on the rear package and the nose height. Russian oil, let's say we go with Russian oil, 6.5 million. So just picking the most expensive isn't really the solution. Tire wear, tire heating. So we need something good for both of them. So the best here in the tire heating department is medium. And the best here is very strong. So overall, ideally, this polymath looks the best. And finally, the brakes. This all depends on heating the tire and keeping the tire wear right. So this one, medium is the best and very strong is the best. So overall, Matsutronics is the best package. Now if we do this, we get 3-star on the fuel efficiency and we get 4-star on the heating, 4-star on the tire wear. Now I would like a little more on the fuel efficiency if possible. We picked this one. Let's say we go with Oceania. Let's see what happens. We get nothing much changes really. We lose a bit on the tire heating. So if we go back to these guys, Imperial Petroleum, we get 4, almost 3.5 on this. Tire wear is almost 4 and a bit. The tire heating is almost 4. Improvability is still 2 stars. I would love to get more improvability because I am planning on spending more money in the season. And we are close to 50 million. I think we can't go any more. This would be a bit too expensive otherwise. Material supplier for the chassis is Polymat. If we go with Tetra, let's say for example, we get 5-star tire wear, but the heating goes down. So if we go back here, this is actually a bit better. If we go a bit higher on the nose, we get 4-star on the fuel, 4-star on the tires. I don't know how much improvability affects things, but see if we do like this, we get 4-star on the tire wear, 3.5 on the thingy. And if we do this, I'm bringing up the nose a bit, so we get 4 stars on the fuel efficiency. So we can push more, tires will stay stronger, better, and the heating would be great as well. The only problem is the money we spend on improving stuff, the improvability will not improve basically. So what I'm hoping is when we go with the dilemmas, we get somewhere where they can improve this without affecting the other thing. If they can improve either of these things on top of what we already have, then it would be amazing. So yeah, so I think we are happy with this. Almost 50 million on the car. We'll still have about 14 million and a bit. So it should give us enough for 1 or 2 dilemmas, and we should start work on at least the engines. We'll start improving the engines. Although our engines are good, we'll see at the start what needs more work. Yeah, let's pull the trigger. Like blowing our last season we did like 32 million, so we've spent like well over 15 16 more on this. And also with the color we'll go very aggressive. We'll go with something like yellow or something. I'm ditching our traditional colors and going for something that stands out so I can see it better. Okay, scouting report on Michelle Nix. 159. Okay, she isn't that, but smoothness and feedback isn't great, I suppose. And who else? Biana Fushner. No smoothness at all. What is wrong with her? How can she be that unsmooth? And no focus at all. Bloody hell, kids these days. Anyway. Hi, we are interested in getting a look inside your HQ ahead of the new season. Our readers and partners would be much more interested in your team if we are able to write a good article. If, on the other hand, we wrote about, oh, they're threatening us, claiming you were closed and backward thinking, the morale will go down, but marketability improves. Okay, yeah, sure. We want more money. They can't get away with threatening us, apparently. Okay, I'm very optimistic for next season. I hope it works out. Otherwise, all this money and we would be in big trouble. Eleanor Wallace is hated by... Okay, I don't know who she is. Oh, she's being heartwarming and all that, but she's greedy behind the scenes. People, what happened, Nikolai? I tried so hard. When you signed me up to those fitness, I felt like somebody truly believed in me. You told me that I needed to be the best, so I pushed my body. But it wasn't enough. I've reached my peak and got bored of plateauing. I had to take a different approach as usual. It escalated. Now I'm just a shell of my... All I hope is you can accept me for... what the hell? What is this? Okay, he's lost his fitness. Steroid abuse. Shit. Bloody hell, man. You are our main guy. We'll have to win him a championship, otherwise he's losing his mind. Smoothness 14, 11. She's too expensive. She's already getting 220. She'll be asking 300 more than the race driver. Okay, let's just see what we can do if we are approaching them. Wages aren't important to me, but she'll still get mad if we try this. Reserve driver. Okay, we'll start off with the cheapest. Prefer a long contract? I'll buy it, don't worry, I'll pay it. Just agree. 1.4 million. Bloody hell. Okay, let's do an even split. How about that? Everybody's happy. Okay, she's a temporary. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, we send a contract. I'm not sure she'll accept. Well, that's the end of my contract. Yeah, if you were a bit less greedy, we would have you could have actually had the race seat if you were a bit less greedy and a bit more patient. Interesting. Let's go back. Okay. She's insulted. Oh, fairly important status. But you are the reserve driver. That's what I hired you for. Okay, I think we'll have to retract the offer. I can't give her like a equal status because I need her to be a reserve. Retract offer. Yep, sorry. Yeah, we need a... Okay, she has scouted everyone. Any more people we can scout? Yeah, I think we'll have to settle for somebody less. Okay, this guy's only 16, but I'm guessing if he's that good at 16, he will be very expensive. Buddy is not good on smoothness. Wang Ying Guan, not smooth enough. Okay. Yeah, he'll be expensive. But we'll keep scouting until the start of the season. Katrina, add something. Miguel is not smooth. Okay, Nelke Rainers. Okay, can't drive. So okay, we've already looked at Sarah Vickers. Shruti, I've never heard an Indian girl drive before. Xenia, Rhinos. Okay, we are struggling here. One Louisa is not smooth enough. Jacqueline, Miwako. Okay, let's see if we can get. Okay, yeah, these guys will be expensive. Okay, let's hope our car does well and gives us regular money, otherwise we are in big trouble. Brake supply breaks. Now this is what I'm talking about. Just received some interesting news from brakes. So they found some quite incredible gains in tire heating, which could really come in handy. Technology. Okay, no, don't worry about the money. Okay, so what is the tire heating right now? So about 3.5. So another one would make it quite nice actually. Yes, go for it. 2.5 million is a bargain. Well, it's not a bargain, but it's a bargain for what we are getting. See, almost 4.5. A bit more than 4.5. It's nearly 5 stars. Now, if they can do the same trick with either of the efficiency or the tire wear, then we are golden. I really wanted to upgrade one of the buildings in the HQ as well, like a smaller building, but it looks like we'll have to settle. Okay, you did a scouting report. Okay, let's see the reports. 102. Contracted status is equal. Am I doing something wrong here? Because you're not getting the scouting drivers. See. Single seater, specific ability. No. I thought we could select like a separate category for reserve drivers. We've only got drivers. Single, GT, endurance. Ooh. Yeah, we'll have to see. He's got no focus, but he's also without a contract, so let's see if we can get him here. Hopefully his focus might improve. Doing fast food commercials, addicted to video games. That's not a problem. We'll get along fine. Yeah, I hope he's not a Call of Duty fanboy. Okay, wages aren't important. We can't get away with that low. We'll give you a bit more. How about 50? I'm still expecting him to come back unhappy. Chip signing on fee isn't very important. Bonus size isn't very important. Yeah, I hope he agrees because he is the best of what we have right now. Santa Ana retiring at the end of the season. I have no idea who Santa Ana is, and good luck for her. Yeah, he has accepted. Yes, good boy. That is a saving. Definitely. Hello, buddy. You come in as the reserve driver. We did not pay him money and he'll not cost us. We haven't only increased our expense by about 50 grand, so not bad. So, though Cristiano was getting, no, hang on, we should be about the same. Surikov was getting 760, Cristiano was getting 280. Okay, so that's 4 here and 53 here, so that's 57. Marlene was getting 108. Okay, so he's getting 50, so there's 58 saved. So we are actually saving 1000, it seems. Yeah, I did not pay attention to the chart. Kajonoja. I've taken a gamble on the untested rookie. Yeah, he's got good numbers, people. He just needs to sort out his focus. Yeah, his focus is a big issue. How do we improve that? Personality trait. See, if addicted to video games should improve his focus, if I'm honest. Fitness. Yeah, he needs to stop eating that fast food. 26% isn't bad. Braking, he'll learn to brake. We have a good, no, we don't have a good brake R&D facility. How do we improve the personality traits? We'll see. We'll give him some. He's about as smooth as Cristiano, so we'll have to give him a lot of Saturdays to get his performance up. And he's only 16, so even if we sort of give him 6 years or something of just practice sessions. He'll still be a lot better by the time he's ready for the full seat. Okay, we've already got a driver, but let's see. 12. Okay, this guy's a bit better, slightly. He's older by 6 years. See, by the time that guy comes to this stage, I think his numbers will be a lot better. Okay, livery design. Let's do the fun part. Now, okay, this season, I did this. It looks nice here, but when you see the race, it's hard to tell. When the Steinman goes past or the Windsor goes past, I can't see them. So this white part, I'm thinking we'll go with yellow. Just so it's bright and it stands out. Although it doesn't look nice with this combo. And secondary color is purple. Tertiary color will also go white, yellow I mean. Should we just ditch the purple altogether, because it sort of doesn't work with the... If we go with, say, black and trim color, actually it looks nice here. It looks like that Renault car basically. And the yellow is sort of a hard, it's not a yellow, it's sort of a goldish. Do I want a brighter yellow? Now this is quite nice actually. I don't mind this color. Now we'll just look at some designs and see if it actually makes sense. Although we would be forgetting our traditional colors, but I don't mind as long as the car is easy to spot on the grid. It's a bit too much going on here at the back. No, it's too plain. Livery pack. I don't like the livery pack at all. It's just got like it's not like what you'd expect on an F1 car. Yeah, see this patchy. I would expect this sort of design in a rally, sort of Dirt 3 type game. It doesn't sort of work. See, this one looks good. If we change the sponsor color from purple to black and white, the black does look good. Is there a black car on grid? Hang on, we go black, like, oh, Batman's team basically. It's too black, can't see anything. See, it is sort of a gold color. Yeah, we have just reversed the order and it does not look good. Okay, they're still going with our default colors. Yeah, remember these colors. Yeah, actually I don't like these colors anymore, the purple ones. It's important that the car stands out. Yeah, we pick a design. Okay, this one, let's see how it works with the yellow and black layout. Okay, let's keep the gray and see what happens. No, gray does not work. It looks a bit plain. Yeah, it'll stand out definitely a lot more. But not sure if this is the design, because we'll see a lot of yellow and that's what I want, because we want the car to be easily noticed on track. Hopefully nobody else has gone for a yellow car, because I've used up most of the designs that they have, the 12 design. We are into season 10. We have repeated 1 or 2 actually, so there isn't much variety here left. I don't like these sort of designs. I've done this once before as well. Yeah, this one doesn't look good to me. This is okay. I think we've used this before as well. And it's alright, I guess. See, this one I don't like. See, these sort of design touches is not something I like. This one does look good, but it's got too much black and it'll not stand out as much from above. This is also good. This isn't bad either. But these zigzag lines, I don't know. Let's go with design 3, I think. That's what we selected. Or is it 2? Yeah. Okay, let's try this. I think we might have used this in a season before, but can't remember. And the sponsors stand out. The car stands out. And if we change the trim to yellow as well, what does it look like? It's too yellow. But it does look very different. I am tempted. At least it will glow in the pack. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go really stupid and go yellow. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Might be a mistake with our purple color scheme. But we have a Chinese chairman, so I don't think that should be a problem. There isn't much originality left. This is not like Ferrari or something where we need to have the red. Pre-season testing this weekend. Okay, I'll be taking our 2025 car for pre-season with a small crew of mechanics. Okay, nervous. Let's see what happens. Okay, we've got some improvability. Me and a few engineers are worried about the car service. We've had a few preliminary talks with engine suppliers. I think they could help us out for a price, of course. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So our improvability only 2 stars. So 1.5 million would improve it by 1 star. Yes, definitely do that. We still have 10 million. I think we'll start work on the engine and the gearbox. That way our big expense should help us out. Pre-season testing. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. People, I'm worried. Please be good, Surikov. I know you're abusing steroids, but please focus on the race. Cristiano, come on, buddy. Overheating. I don't know what this teaches us. Not much. Surikov has done 18 laps and he's 6th fastest. This is very optimistic. Top speed is a bit down. He hasn't spent that much track time. 145 is 3 seconds off the pace. I can't really tell based on this. Are we the 6th fastest? Possibly. Which would still be a slight improvement, but a lot more money has gone in and it would be a shame to see the car only slightly better. And it is only slightly better. No, it's exactly the same. See, I can't figure this out. How do we get this better? We have upgraded the factory. We have upgraded the HQ and all that. Anyway, so let's look at the car before we stop here. As usual, our brakes are good. Our front wing is 3rd best apparently. So yeah, we'll need to work on the engine and the gearbox straight away. First race is heavy on the gearbox and the engine is useful as well. So we'll struggle in the first race, but I think we'll start work on the engine. No other choice. Yokohama, engine is useful again. Brakes are useful. So brakes are good. So gearbox is okay, mid-table. Overall the car is only 7th. Okay, so yeah, that is it for designing the car and spending the money and all that. We have spent a lot of money and we are still nowhere near competitive, at least at the start. So hopefully this works out for us. It has to, otherwise we are in big trouble. And yeah, let's see. We'll also push with the expectations a bit more, like we'll say 3rd or something, because we have to deliver. And yeah, if everything falls apart and we get fired, okay, that so be it, but we really need to improve. So anyway, that's it for the end of the season and designing next year's car. We've gone with an aggressive car, aggressive design. Even the look is different, and new drivers, not new, but both of them got new contracts and a new reserve driver. So everything's in place. Let's hope we can deliver on track. And so I'll see you for the next race in Doha for the start of season 10.